register to vote. Please find the lovely people here ready to register you to vote. If you need access to contraceptives or pregnancy tests or birth control, please come by the Lilith tent and please grab some merch, because Planned Parenthood has some nice merch, if I do say so myself. All right, so without further ado, thank you once again. My name is Kenya Factory, but I have the honor of introducing next a fierce advocate doing this work every single day with Planned Parenthood South Texas, Mara.
Rally for Abortion Justice. Mi nombre es Mara Posada y tengo el gran honor de ser la directora de Asuntos Públicos en Planned Parenthood South Texas. Perdón, déjame. Ok, vamos a figurar ahí. Quiero agradecerle a todas las organizaciones que están aquí hoy. Por favor, visiten las mesas, hagan más información sobre las organizaciones. Esta marcha en San Antonio es parte de una gran movilización nacional. Más de 600 movilizaciones están juntos hoy en día marchando por el acceso al aborto. Cada uno de nosotros merecemos poder vivir, trabajar, tomar decisiones sobre nuestra salud y nuestro futuro con dignidad y respeto. Cuando las personas pueden tomar decisiones sobre sus propios servicios de salud, incluyendo querer o no querer hijos y cuándo, tenemos más control sobre nuestras vidas completas. I'm here today on behalf of Planned Parenthood South Texas to thank you for fighting for abortion justice. Right now, abortion is virtually inaccessible for people in Texas. SB 8 bans abortion at about 6 weeks before most people even realize that they're pregnant. As a result, the vast majority of Texans needing an abortion right now are unable to get one within the state. It is an assault on our bodily autonomy and on our human rights to make decisions that are best for ourselves and for our families. I want to share with you a letter that one of our physicians received last year that I think captures the health care that we provide in our health centers. It goes, I want to thank you. I know you must deal with all kinds of obstacles and risk your own safety in order to provide the care that you do. Getting the procedure that I did was one of the most difficult decisions that I ever made, but it was the right decision for me. When I came, I was feeling judged, scared, and alone. However, you made me feel safe, understood, and supported. What you do to help people and the way you do it is the most powerful and impacting advocacy possible. Thank you so much for being our ally and advocate. You are desperately needed and deeply appreciated. Our medical staff is amazing, and they are fighting every impulse they have to provide care due to SB 8. At Planned Parenthood South Texas, we received nearly 400 calls last month of people looking for an abortion. When they learn that their options are severely limited, there is a range of emotions, including despair, anger, and ultimately resignation. People are forced to travel out of state or continue on with the pregnancy against their will. People who have abortions are our family, our neighbors, and our friends. We all know someone and love someone who's had an abortion, and if we don't, it's because they haven't told us or told you. We are at a critical fight for reproductive freedom. Roe is hanging by a thread, and yet we know that legality is not enough, and we are fighting for funding for our clinics, fighting for policies that protect abortion, and fighting to make abortion available and affordable, and so that people know that they are trusted with their own pregnancy decisions. So people have been asking what they can do to help in this fight. We need you to be loud and vocal and supportive of your support for abortion justice. If you can, donate to the abortion fund and advocacy groups like the Lilith Fund, Fund Texas Choice, and Avow. They are all up here, so please make your donations. Sign up, call your representatives, tell them that that you support abortion rights. We are the majority, and it's time for us to be heard. It is not time to be nice anymore. We have to fight with everything we can. I'd like to now pass the mic over to Sofia Sepulveda. She is a chingona, a badass. She is Texas Organizing Project, the statewide healthcare justice organizer for them. Sofia.
Thank you, Mara. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Are we feeling pissed off? Are we feeling pissed off? Are we feeling pissed off? So thank you everyone for coming today to the Man Abortions Be Alright in Texas. Thank you for standing with us in this, well, it was gonna be rainy, but in this amazing weather. And thank you to all of the organizations working tirelessly for abortion access, like Planned Parenthood, URGE, Lilith Fund, ABAO, and many others that are standing here today. I probably forgot their names. So again, my name is Sofia. I'm the statewide healthcare organizer with the Texas Organizing Project. And let's be honest here. This legislation was created to continue to oppress low-income Black people of color. Communities where, as we know, wealthy people will still have the access to abortion by going to the providers or hopping on a plane, seeking this treatment that is necessary, if not indispensable, for birthing folks' access. The 6 weeks abortion ban is extreme, an extreme decision made by white wealthy men in an effort to continue oppressing and dictating birthing people what to do with our bodies, as well as asserting their superiority upon us. And the Supreme Court's silence and denial of stopping this cruel law is deafening. Abortion is healthcare, and healthcare I believe to be a human right. As such, we must be the one in charge of making decisions in our own bodies. Politicians aren't legislating cisgender, heteronormative men's bodies, but ours. That is because we live in a patriarchal society where they truly believe they still have a right to dictate directions, movement, and sexual activities of people who are not white or male. While we celebrate their conquests and uplift their womanizing ways, we continue putting down our own community and even shame one another for being sexually liberated. That needs to stop now. We have a smashed right to seek pleasure without the fear of the consequences. And then be left out in the dust without the access to terminate the pregnancy if we choose to do so. We aren't truly liberated when we are forced to fear if a neighbor will tell me if I'm seeking an abortion. It is my choice, not yours. It is